Hello all, welcome to NSA Maths. Today we are going to start the last topic of this unit number 5, partial differential equation. The name of the last topic is partial differential equation of higher order with constant coefficients. In previous videos we learned the solution of partial differential equation of first order differential equation. Now we are going to for higher order with constant coefficients. So an equation of the type a0 into dA bar is to n z upon dA by x is to n plus a1 dA bar is to n minus 1 z upon dA bar here dA bar is to n z upon dA by x is to n minus 1 into dA bar y plus dot an dA bar is to n z upon dA bar y is to n is equals to f of xy. It is partial differential equation of nth order with, if you see the coefficients, all coefficients are constant. One more thing, this is an homogeneous differential equation. Why it is homogeneous differential equation? If you see in each term derivative is of nth order. Here the derivative is nth order, d raised to n z upon dx is to n. Here also the derivative is of nth order, dA bar is to n z upon dA by x raised to n minus 1 into dA bar y. So the total order is n. Here also an dA bar is to n z, that is nth derivative upon dA bar y raised to n. So all term contains nth derivative, so the order of derivative is same, it is homogeneous. Now if you put in this differential equation, if you put value of dA bar by dA by x is equals to capital D, and value of dA bar by dA bar y is equals to capital D dash. Okay, so this nth derivative with respect to x, that means we are putting derivative with respect to x as a capital D and derivative with respect to y as a capital D dash. So for nth derivative we have to use capital D raised to n. Then here n minus 1 the derivative with respect to x, so d raised to n minus 1, and 1 derivative with respect to y, so d dash, like that up to the last term. So with respect to x there is no derivative, so there is no term of capital D, but with respect to y there is nth derivative, so there is a term of d dash raised to n. So you can write this differential equation after putting dA by dA by x equals to capital D and dA by dA by y is equals to capital D dash. You will get this type of equation: a0 d raised to n plus a1 d raised to n minus 1 into d dash plus an d dash raised to n into z as it is common is equals to f of xy. Now this can be also written in the simple format as a phi of d dash of z equals to f of xy, because whatever the function in the bracket, it is a function of capital D and d dash. So you can write this is a function of phi of d comma d dash, that is a phi is a function of d and d dash, multiply by this z as it is equals to f of xy as it is. Here whatever the constant a0, an all are constants, and this differential equation is called the partial differential equation with constant coefficients. And solution of this equation number 1, solution of this equation number 1 is given by, if value of f of xy, this right hand side is 0, if value of f of xy is 0, then solution of this differential equation is nothing but z is equals to cf, because z is an dependent variable in this differential equation. And if value of f of xy is not equals to 0, then the solution of this first question number, that is equation number 1, for this differential equation, it is z is equals to cf plus pi. We have to find both complementary function and particular integral if f of xy is not equals to 0. And in the first case, if f of xy is 0, in that we know that the value of particular integral is 0, so z is equals to directly complementary function. Then how to find the complementary function? See the complementary function of this equation number 1. So from equation number 1 we can write here, equation number 1 is phi of d dash of z equals to f of xy. Now what is auxiliary equation? In this we have to write this phi of d dash is equals to 0. So for that we are going to put here value of capital D is equals to capital m, value of capital D is equals to small m, and d dash is equals to 1. When you put capital D is equal to m and d dash is equals to 1, we will get an equation you will get a of equation in terms of m called as an auxiliary equation. So you will get the auxiliary equation as a0 m raised to n plus a1 m raised to n minus 1 plus dot 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 plus an is equals to 0. So this equation having power, highest power is n. So this equation has n number of roots. So depending on the roots, we have to write the CF. So suppose these n number of roots are m1, m2, m3 dot 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 mn. These are the n number of roots. And if these roots are distinct, so in the first case, if these roots are distinct, that means m1 is different than m2, that is different than m3, it is also different than m4 dot 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 up to mn. All roots are distinct or different. Then CF is equals to f1 into y plus m1x plus f2 into y plus m2x plus dot 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 fn into y plus mnx, where here f1, f2 dot 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 fn, these are all arbitrary functions and there are n number of arbitrary functions. Since given differential equation of nth order, so there are n number of constant or n number of arbitrary functions. So the solution gives n number of arbitrary functions here. Now this is our first case. If all the roots are distinct, then CF is equals to f1 of y plus m1x plus f2 of y plus m2x plus dot 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 fn of y plus mnx. Now in the second case, if the roots are not distinct, that means if roots are repeated, then see what happens. In the second case, let root m repeated n times. That means in the nth order differential equations, all roots are equal and that roots equals to m. All roots are equal to m. So these roots are m repeated n times. Then value of complementary function CF is f1 of y plus mx, because all roots are equals to m. So f1 of y plus mx plus multiply second function by x into f2 of y plus mx plus multiply third function by again extra x, that is x square into f3 of y plus mx plus dot 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 x is to n of fn of y plus mx, where these all roots are here m, because all roots equals to m, all roots are repeated. Okay, so this is the method for writing the CF. Now note, we can find the auxiliary equation by putting d is equals to m and d dash is equals to 1 only when d dash is not a common factor of phi of d dash. That means we can use this method for finding the roots, that is d is equals to m and d dash is equals to 1 if d dash is not a common factor. Now what do you mean by d dash is not common factor? If value of phi of d dash is equals to, we see if value of phi of d dash is equals to d dash square plus 2 times d into d dash is equals to 0. See this, d dash square plus 2 times d into d dash is equals to 0. If you see that, this can be also written as d dash common and you will get here d dash plus 2d is equals to 0. So we will get the term d dash as a common term. Okay, so that is the case here. If d dash is not common term, then only you can put d is equals to m and d dash is equals to 1. And if d dash is a common term in our phi of d dash, then what we have to do? If it is so, that means if d dash is a common term, then we will take d dash common. We have to take d dash common and then put d dash is equals to 1 in the remaining factor of phi of d dash. That means after taking d dash common from this, in the remaining factor, that means only this factor, put d is equals to m and d dash is equals to 1 and then so on. Keep this d dash as it is because this is a common factor. Then if d dash, we will get the d dash as a common factor, then how to write the CF? If d dash is the only factor, that is a single term of d dash is common, then our CF contains one extra term, it is a function of y. If single d dash is common, then our CF contains an extra term that is called phi of y. And if there are multiple terms of d dash which is common, that means if d dash is repeated n times, that means if you take we will get a d dash raised to n, it is common. Okay, then we have to add n number of times which is a function of y. Okay, so how to add this n number of terms which is a function of y? So here actually you have to take, it is a function of x. Okay, if d dash is the only factor, then we have to add in the CF as a function of x, and is phi of x. Okay, and if this d dash is repeated n number of times, that is d dash s to n is common term, then we have to take the function of x n times. So how to write this? It is phi 1 of x plus y into phi 2 of x plus y square into phi 3 of x plus dot 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 y raised to n minus 1 of phi n of x. We have to add this term in the CF. So this is all about theory. So before watching next video, please read this theory carefully and then watch the next video. Thank you. We will see the examples on this topic on the next video. Thank you.